Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, this time from London. I'm back. It's usual grey and gloomy, but it's nice to be home. It's always nice to have the comfort of your own bed and your own selection of clothes and cars, most of all. So it's be quiet. It's nice to be back home with my animals and to enjoy the comfort of your... God, I'm losing it today. I need to smile more. People tell me I don't smile enough, so I'm going to try and smile unnecessarily. But what the people who watch this, I think, need to understand that I'm not American. We don't smile all the time in England for no reason. Smiles are for special occasions. You just don't unnecessarily smile. It just makes you look foolish. Anyhow, I'll try to smile more because I'm foolish. But so as I was saying, I went to Germany and visited Berlin, Frankfurt, Munich, and to be honest, Berlin is really lovely and big, and it has a lot to offer. Quite a young, vibrant city, nice restaurants and everything, but it is quite rough in some parts and seems a little dangerous. And I didn't see many nice cars there, which is another thing. I'd rather blend in and be a nobody rather than stand out when I move abroad, especially with the foreign number plates, and then a car that gets noticed. So I went to Frankfurt, and then Frankfurt turned out to be a very beautiful town centre or city centre, which was full of amazing skyscrapers, good architecture, lovely shops. But the people at night were so rough in those areas. I mean, Leicester Square, Piccadilly Circus, I can go there at any time of the day, no problem. But Frankfurt Centre, gosh, very scary. I mean, there were people completely passed out on benches with bottles of gin and vodka next to them, and they look really homeless and rough. And even the young people walking around didn't seem like they were from that part of the world. They looked very rough and dangerous. So then I went to Munich, which, as everyone suggested, turned out to be my kind of a city. Classic architecture, nice buildings, nice cars, nice restaurants, sophisticated people. Everything is great, except that when I got there, I didn't feel like I want to live here, which is bizarre because everything was perfect, but I guess I don't have any friends in Munich. I'm very good at making friends, and I'm a sociable person, so if I move there I will make friends fairly quickly. But I think Berlin has that charm where I have so many friends that I've known for 10-15 years who live there. That gives you the false sense of security, I suppose, that you have friends and you can see them all the time, which obviously you don't because everyone's busy with their lives, but just knowing that they're there makes you feel better. I think the nearest friends I have who are family friends live an hour outside of Munich in the Alps. So, but how often can one see them? I suppose maybe once a month or something. Anyway, so I'm still torn between Munich and Berlin. I met some new people in Berlin as well that were really lovely and friendly. Plus the cost of living, since I'm not going to be working straight away, and I'll be learning a new language for the first 6 months, the cost of living in Berlin seems a lot cheaper than Munich. So I guess that could be a positive thing to sway me to Berlin. Yeah. Now the question is, which city? And I guess I should go back. I think I'm going to go back to Berlin and start looking at some apartments to see if I can get a lease or something, and then start planning the move, because my plan is to move there by June or before if I can, which it requires a lot of work because I have to find a place, I have to get the car across. I think if I move to Berlin, I'm just going to take one car. Might buy like an Audi something A4 or A6 or A3, one of those, just as a run around, so when I'm going around town I don't stand out. But yeah, that's the plan. I thought I should update you after my return to tell you what I'm thinking, and obviously happy to hear from you and get your feedback, because for those of you who've been really kind in sending me emails and other guidance and information, it's been really helpful in figuring out what areas, because I didn't even know what areas to look at in Berlin, and then many people emailed me, plus my friends told me the names of the areas, and so I managed to find some places or parts of Berlin that I think I could fit in. So yeah, that is it for now. Back in London, stuck in traffic again, as always. I'm at a traffic light. It's turned green 3 times and I still haven't crossed over to the other side. It's only 2 cars per green light, and I don't know how they've managed to mess it up so royally in England, because in Munich and in Berlin the traffic was heavy and the roads were narrow, especially in Munich, but the traffic kept flowing because the lights changed very, very quickly, very frequently. Over here the lights just, I don't know why, they just stay red forever. Anyhow, over and out for now, until I think of other things to say. Smile. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to ask. If anyone who lives in Germany has any recommendations on language schools, please put comments down below. I'm really keen on joining a good language school in either Berlin or Munich, depending on which city, but please send me for both. What I want is something that's really intensive, very good, and where I can spend, I don't know, half a day every day learning German, because my target is that I need to learn 2 languages this year, first one being German and second one being French, over a period of 6 months. So I think if I can start off with German for the first 3 months or a couple of months, and then figure out whether my old brain is capable of absorbing 2 languages at the same time, then I'll give it a go. Otherwise, at least 1 language in 6 months. Started off with 3, but then I thought that might be too aggressive of a target, but hopefully I can learn, because I don't think you can fit into a culture and society and properly assimilate if you don't speak the language. So if I want to live in Germany for an extended period of time, I want to be able to speak German. And yeah, that's it. Cool. Ciao.